Hey everyone, welcome to another class of the Chair and Top Crafts. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jessica. And today we are making mixed media eggs. We're making these just off of your regular plastic Easter eggs. These are just like
Different sizes.
you can find these most anywhere around this time of year. And then we're going to be adding mixed media onto them, turning them into cool decorative eggs.
Yeah. So these are not for the kids. These are not for Easter egg hunts. These are for more displaying in your house, putting a cute little basket on a shelf. We're kind of going to be playing around with a lot of different mediums. We have texture paste, we have wax, we have
rice paper, paints, stencils,
a little bit of everything. So we kind of have a plan and kind of don't. We'll kind of see
where
what
the
happens.
Eggs take us.
And some of them we have already I've done one layer of gesso on them just to get some of that bright color off.
Yeah, and that also will help any medium you put on top stick to it.
Yes.
Because it will not stick to this very shiny plastic. So when you add that little layer of gesso, it has a little more grip and it'll stick on there.
You can also use like texture paste. That sort of works. This one needs a little bit more glue, but I texture pasted it and then added foil flakes on it, and it looks really cool. It needs a little bit more glue, but
yeah,
it's fun.
It works.
It was an experiment.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started. And I have foil all over me already. Okay, rolling up the sleeves.
I was going to start with...
Let's do rice paper.
Rice paper. Which rice paper do you want to use?
I really like that one.
These are all our new Stamperia rice paper.
Yes.
And it works for this
beautiful.
Really well. There's really pretty spring designs. Let's see, maybe I'll go for this one. This one's pretty.
So I'm gonna do probably a bigger size one.
So I was using the multi-medium matte. This is like a really good glue to stick your gessoed egg and your rice paper together.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are the scissors? Stack of 3 scissors over there.
I'm hoarding them all.
So I'm going to take a piece of this with the design that I want and just make it a little bit bigger than your egg. So you kind of have to, like you're wrapping a present, like make sure it would get fully wrapped.
That's a good way to put it. My egg keeps rolling.
Yeah. We'll also show a little base to kind of keep your egg from rolling so much, because if you want to display them like this so they're standing up,
here it goes.
Let's grab another egg.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. But so show you how to do that. I just saved some extra rice paper for that.
Yes.
So for this, grab your multimedia mat and a brush. I like to get my brushes a little bit wet first. It helps protect the bristles. And then start painting on to your rice paper. Make sure you're painting onto the back side of it.
Yeah.
So you don't cover up your design.
Oh, maybe I should make this a little smaller. I only cut it one way. And you really just need like a thin layer. Don't need a lot.
Yeah.
As I'm spreading a lot on here. Spread it out.
And cut off your extra. So I started just like with the center and rolled it around. Maybe Make sure you keep your egg closed.
Yeah.
You can tape your egg if you want. It works too. And then I found it easy so I like rolled it around. So I'm kind of with this tunnel, my egg in the middle. And then add glue to the top and start folding in some of your edges. And you end up with...
Mine's not even long enough. I cut it too short.
Oh.
That's okay. I'll put more on there.
And so you kind of end up with some of these peaks. So like
trim off any
trim
excess.
Trim off your extra peaks. And then to make sure that it all lays flat, I like to add a coat of this onto the top of it, or just all around it. So it just really lays nice against the egg.
Mine's still pretty bunchy. Do I need to cut mine off?
So cut off your extra, so then it's not bunchy.
Don't want bunchy.
So I folded mine into some peaks. I'll show you again on this side. I did the peaks. So just pinch. And so like that right there made a peak that I will cut off.
Yeah, that's smoother. But you can see my blue coming through because I cut it too short. Do you hate that when you're like wrapping presents?
Yeah.
You think you have the right size, and then you get to that one side and you're like, oh, one little strip.
I'm just cutting off the extra peaks. And then to glue them down so it's all flat, just give it a coat.
Mine's a little bit more lumpy than yours. You've had more practice than me.
Yeah. This is my third egg.
This is my first one that I have done this with rice paper. Okay, so if you are like me and have a little spot left over, just take you already cut off and just add it right on.
Mine, I got a little section where where it cracked open, so the egg is showing through a little too much. So I'm just taking a torn piece and like a band-aid, put it over it.
I really like this paper. This is
just
pretty.
And you can also do layers. So like here, I covered up that a little bit, but you can still see the underneath layer because of how clear it is.
Pretty. And you can just leave it exactly like that. Like that's pretty.
That would be a done egg right there.
I might add more to it. I'm gonna wait for this to dry a little bit.
That honestly, that could be.
I might just leave that.
If you want it so your egg will stand up, grab a piece, like about this size, and roll it.
Fancy.
This is fancy. If you don't have an egg holder, some people have egg holders.
Egg holders? Oh.
My mom has some egg holders.
Oh.
Put it in. It's just like a little.
I don't have any.
I don't know.
I was just gonna put it in a basket.
Yeah, a basket would work
Plop it
too.
in a basket.
But then you can just kind of circle it around here.
Oh, I see. Yep.
And then we'll glue it on. And that gives it just enough support so it doesn't roll all over the place.
Good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this one to dry, and then I think I'm gonna add something else to it. So I'm gonna start on another one that's pre-gessoed, and I'm gonna do some of the liquid acrylic from Prima.
I'm just taking some of these triangles that I cut off and putting that over it just to give it a little extra support. My little makeshift holder. Just kind of keep it on there a little better.
So I'm using Prussian blue, crimson, and ochre. Ochre is a really pretty color because like it well, it looks kind of gross right now, but it like goes really well with other colors, and it's like really deep mustard yellow gold-ish.
So you could see my little, I don't even know what you'd call it, rim, but now it will stand up and not roll around. It just needed that little bit, and there it goes.
There it is.
So this egg could be done as is.
It's like a 2-minute egg.
Yeah.
Like, these are super easy.
Rice paper, done. That was
Done.
very easy. This one, I think I'm going to paint this one too.
Yeah.
Maybe with the same exact colors. Okay. I already got it done.
I'm going to keep my egg in the middle of my palette so I don't roll around all over.
I'm just going to roll around all over. Oh, I know what I wanted to do.
What?
I'll come back to these colors. I wanted to use, that's kind of pretty.
It is pretty.
I wanted to use, Prima has these decorative chipboards.
Yeah.
And they work really good with these eggs because you can like curve them to the egg.
Perfect.
Yeah. I think I'll use some of these. And then paint over all of it. Some of these I had already started painting. We'll use that. Or I'll use butterfly.
We don't know.
I'll use butterfly.
I don't know what we're doing.
I like the butterfly. If it's a big piece like this, I'll just cut some of it down and only use part of it.
When you mix the ochre and the crimson, you almost get like this darker pink color. It looks really cool.
It does look cool.
Oh, and look at it. It's like drying already.
That is very cool. Okay, so here's my butterfly. Going to glue this on and then gesso it. Use my matte medium. Glue it on there. Sticky, sticky.
And I'm just kind of doing a thin layer of paint. And adding as I go, because I'm not really sure how dark I want it. That's pretty dark. And just...
Okay, then I'll just glue this on. And as you can see, it can form to the egg, which is really what I wanted. Just gotta hold it for a little bit till the glue starts to stick. Maybe use some heat gun. Heat gun.
I'm just kind of dabbing it all around. That looks cool. I like a textured look to it.
My fingers are pretty sticky, and it's kind of sticking to my fingers. I'm holding it like this in my palm so it'll, stay to that shape.
Yeah.
So that works pretty good. So I'll just be here holding my egg.
Holding an egg.
Okay,
Today's
that actually
class,
seems
we're
good.
just holding eggs.
We're holding eggs.
Got like a marbly look going.
And I'm going to gesso over it. No, I already gessoed over my egg, but I'm doing it over the chipboard as well. So paint will stick to it better.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for that to dry. Let's see. I wonder if I can just like stick it up in one of these. Yes. Perfect. If you have a little plastic paint palette like this, just stick your eggs in the little holes. Works great. Let's see how this is doing. I might need to try this.
It's down there.
Ooh.
Take some of that heat from you. Oh, I need a little bit more. So now it's just all gessoed. And it just needs to dry.
While I'm waiting for those to dry, I'll start another one. This one has some. What should I use?
What? And I wanted to add a stand-up, or maybe this one can just be a
rolly.
A rolly. I don't know. I like it when they stand though.
Can I have some chipboard?
And these, or these, these are good sizes. I started painting them, but then I didn't end up using them.
Those are cute.
I think it'd be cool if just all over the house, it's just randomly scattered eggs.
Yeah. Well, that's what an egg hunt would be. Kind of.
Oh! I didn't even think about that, but I was just like, oh, that just sounds fun. Gosh. That's funny. I'm just like, that should be a thing. Just randomly hidden eggs. I haven't done an egg hunt for a while.
I guess not. What'd you use first? Use the matte?
I used that to stick it to it, and then I gessoed over it.
Okay. So many different things.
It is very mixed media.
Very mixed media. Okay. This. Okay, so I have my gessoed egg. I'm putting multimedia matte on it to glue on my cool looking butterfly chipboard. Just pressing that down. Ooh, that's gonna look cool.
Okay. Messy. Sticky fingers.
Very sticky. Yeah. Mine's not sticking. I think maybe it's too big.
It could be
too big.
You could also get the chipboard a little bit wet, and that'll allow you to move it a little bit more.
I'm trying. Ooh. Okay, that works a little better. Yeah. I'm just putting all the melted. Stick it down. Okay, can you see that? It's starting to stick.
Then I want to use just like a few random pieces of this paper through here, because with the liquid acrylics, you'll be able to kind of see underneath it a little bit. which is pretty cool. But I don't want it all over, just enough. Well, here and there.
I'm still gluing my chipboard.
Still gluing my fingers.
And then I'm getting stuck, and then I think I'm taking off some of the gesso.
Yeah, I took off a little bit too, but when you re-gesso your thing, you can just gesso back over the places that you took it off of.
I'll just be holding this for a while.
There. Oh, even mine's still coming off a little bit. Mine's still very wet with all the gesso too. Just let it dry, and then when you add gesso, that'll kind of reinforce it there a little bit.
You'd have 2 heat guns over here.
I can try to just double it.
Double it.
Probably not dry out this.
Yeah, maybe
that'd be nice.
Okay. So now that is pretty dry. I'm going to add some gesso all over it.
Going to add a little bit more gesso onto mine too. A few places it pulled
up.
And
a few spots where I lost my gesso because my fingers are so sticky.
Ooh, my egg is hot.
I know my egg is hot too. Again, this is not for the kids. This is
fancy eggs.
Fancy eggs. I mean, I guess kids can help.
Yeah.
Just be fun. Careful with the heater.
Yeah. I mean, or you could just wait.
Who has time for that?
I don't know. That's pretty good. Again. Maybe they can lean against. Yours is so wet. Why are you add so much? It's never gonna dry.
I thought. I don't know.
You don't need very thick layer. Just a thin layer will do the job quite nicely.
Just want my butterfly to stay put.
Is it even a butterfly anymore? It's just a clump.
No, it's a butterfly. What?
I guess I could hold mine up because I made a little stand.
All right, now we're mostly dry.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then I don't know. You're gonna paint it?
I'm gonna paint it.
I might use some wax because I like it. I like this vintage gold. And you can use a brush with this. It's Prima wax, or you can just use your fingers, but probably have clean fingers.
Yeah, the multimedia mat is...
That's a mouthful.
It is.
Multimedia mat.
Very sticky.
Yes.
Like it kind of sticks to
your
fingers.
And when it dries on your hands,
it rolls off.
It's kind of all over.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to use my finger right into the wax and spread it on my butterfly.
I guess I'm just painting this all with the Prussian blue.
Oh, that is such a pretty
blue. It is a pretty blue. It's kind of like because it's kind of like when you dye eggs, you get those really vibrant colors.
Mm-hmm.
So This is like kind of a version of that.
But a better version.
But a better version. Yes.
Those always frustrate me because, like, okay, you can't do a lot. You can do like half an egg, one color, flip it over. Woo!
Yeah.
I mean, they have like different box kits now, like glitter and whatnot. I got a box for the kids, but let's see how that goes. Look at my nice gold. Shiny, shiny. Then the rest of my egg. I don't know, I could use some of this blue, maybe. Since my egg already was blue.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't even see any of the blue, though.
Yeah, I can see a tiny bit.
Oh, okay.
Where my gesso was coming up. So I'm just waxing this up. And really, you can just experiment with whatever mixed media you have on hand.
I used some stencils with texture paste. I'd recommend using adhesive stencils, like ones that are like sticky on the back. That way you can just stick it to your egg.
And they're like more flexible.
Yeah. You can try other stencils, see how it goes, and just try to be careful. Oh, that's a blue egg. Maybe I'll add.
This wax is actually pretty close color to that.
I'm debating if I want to add like some of the purple. But I also like the blue. I'll just do it. Let's just do it anyways. I really like these paints.
So vibrant and easy to work with.
That's the biggest thing. They're just so easy. And the colors are already pretty. So that's a plus. And you can water them down easily to get into the cracks of these things.
Mine is looking very textury because the wax is just sitting on top of all the gesso, and I like it. I like this little textury look. Very fun. I might use a little bit of pink. What is this? Indian pink.
Yeah, I forgot we had that color. Good enough. Like some wax on this too. Some light blue to maybe pick up some of this butterfly. Pretty.
So this pink is really nice. It looks a little bit more purple though because it's blending with my blue. But
actually, maybe I need some gold so it'll pop.
Yeah.
Let's do a little gold.
Some vintage gold in there. That's what mine is. But you can see a lot of my gesso because I put on way too much. That's okay. I want to put more gold on it, I think.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. There, and then let's see. What do I want? Do I want to add any more?
Gold, blue, and purplish. So cute. So wait for that
add
to dry.
Some of these beads.
Ooh, beads.
I'll glue some of these around here. These are actually from the Color For line.
Oh yeah. The Color Pour resin.
Yeah. That'll work.
It can be used for whatever project.
Sure.
Mix and match. Okay. I'm gonna finish up this egg. It's looking pretty dry. And I'm going to, I haven't tried this yet, so I'm not exactly sure how it will work.
You're not exactly
sure. But what I'm gonna do is take some cherry tape and wrap it around my egg. This is double-sided tape that we sell. And then I'm gonna dip it in something like glitter or foil or both, or I don't know. So I'm just gonna kind of follow that middle line. And this seems like the good size to work with. Whatever. What size is this? 3/4?
Quarter inch.
Quarter inch?
Yep.
I'm just wrapping that around. Okay. I'm gonna need me some glitter.
What color?
Pink.
Light or dark pink?
I don't know. We'll see.
See, there it is after the micro beads.
Ooh.
And now I want to decide. I think I'll add a little glitter too.
Irish. Piece of paper or something. Okay, so I'm just glittering right on my tape.
I want to make sure my glue from my micro beads is nice and dry before I add glue for my glitter. Otherwise, the glitter is going to stick right into the micro beads.
This is very glittery.
Ooh, that's cool.
No, it sticks right on it.
Yeah.
Then, do we have a dry brush?
Oh, there.
Oh, perfect. And then I'm just going to take a dry brush and wipe off some of that extra glitter. And look at that. It just stays right on my nice little piece of tape.
That's perfect. You could add a ton of stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one stripe you can add
2, 3 different colored glitters.
Ooh, yeah, that'd
like
be
a
cool.
gold would look really good on this too.
Yeah.
Getting glitter all over me.
I'm getting everything all over me.
But look at super cute and simple. Rice paper, tape, glitter. Done.
Actually, I might just keep this one at this.
I like that.
I was going to add some glitter, but I think it's good.
And then this guy that I painted, I don't know.
Some of this off my fingers. I'll just wipe it on the apron.
You pass me the twine.
Or do you want the brown?
I'm going to try this one. Another easy thing to do with your eggs to make it look fancy, just tie on a piece of twine.
Yeah, that does look fancy.
It's
it's
so
just a piece of twine.
To do, yeah.
But yeah, it elevates it a little bit, gives it that little extra push.
Except for my twine is falling apart. So there's that.
This one, I think I might add a little, like a light coat of the purple over it because I'm seeing a little bit too much of that orange.
Yeah.
That was originally there. So I'll just add a little bit of this quickly over it. Very lightly. So you can still see all of the rice paper underneath it. But it doesn't have that neon yellow egg look.
Okay, I'm starting a new piece of twine because my other one was unraveling and I don't know what happened. Okay. So this is just a nice finishing touch to your egg. I'm probably just gonna tie it like a knot.
There we go. So that got rid of pretty much all of the neon.
Yeah.
I just need to not have my fingerprints.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Cute. Simple.
And then they can
Mixed media
stand.
Eggs.
Some from last time. Just
Mine
have a whole
don't
little
stand.
bunch.
That's okay.
So like you can do this one. I used crackle texture paste and filled it in with some paint. These are like some pieces from Prima flowers that I cut the petals off of, and then just some other things from scraps. Here's some chipboard, then a child. So you can do some different things like that. This one had the twine and then little sticker butterfly chipboard. So yeah, you can really do.
You do a lot with
a lot.
Yeah.
Or these. This one was very quick and simple.
Yes.
This one just had the rice paper and then a light coat of paint.
Rice paper alone is just elevates it.
And then this one I'm actually pretty happy with too.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So this I used wax and that chipboard on there. And that turns out very fun. And then here's that one. And I think that one's done.
Mm-hmm.
You could add more embellishments to it too.
Yeah, I like it.
If you want.
I like it like that.
But I kind of like them simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of different things you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all we have for you today. I mean, we could probably go on forever.
Yeah. Keep making eggs and
all the eggs.
This will be a cute little arrangement.
Yes.
To have some of these.
Put a little cute little basket.
Or even like a little gift.
Yeah.
Like,
you are excellent.
Yeah. I'll keep throwing that one at you.
Yeah, we'll work on our puns. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining. And be sure to check out all of our classes. They're on our classes page at acherryondtop.com/classes. You'll see our upcoming classes and our past classes.
Yeah.
They're also on our YouTube channel, Facebook page. They're
everywhere, but they're all organized on our classes page.
Yes.
So if you missed a class, that's the easiest place to look.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.